Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
There are a lot of places in the world which you can visit, but there are also some places in the world which are highly forbidden. This can be either because it's deadly dangerous for you, or maybe the government is trying to protect its secrets, or there's a volcano which can explode any time, or that place is filled with radioactivity that can harm you. So it's always best to know these places so you can avoid them when you plan to make a trip in the middle of nowhere. Since everyone is going antsy in this lockdown, I'm sure you might have picked your favourite location to visit after lockdown. But these 10 places should surely not be one of them. So let's get started. At number 10, Heard Island, Australia. This island is regarded as one of the most remote places in the world. Although the place is overseen by the Australian government, it's literally in the middle of nowhere, aka between Madagascar and Antarctica. Heard Island is known for its 2 active volcanoes, meaning they can literally erupt at any moment. If that wasn't enough, most of the island is layered in a thick blanket of ice. Fire and ice make a complete disaster when it comes to Mother Nature. The larger volcano of Heard Island, called Big Ben, has been estimated to erupt 3 times in the last 15 years. We say estimated because there's a lack of people governing the area, so it's hard to record the eruptions, and we never know as to how many eruptions have already taken place on the island. Only seals, 4 types of penguins and birds inhabit the Heard Island. Well, since the island is home to 2 active volcanoes, we don't want to hear from you, Heard Island. Get it? Okay, no more lame jokes. Number 9. Dulce Base. When thinking about the US military, what thoughts come into your mind? For most of us, we think about secrets, right? When talking about secrets, most of us believe there are lots of secrets hidden within the underground military bunker, which is right outside Dulce. If rumours are to be believed, many think that Dulce Base is a cover-up for a hidden compound that houses advanced technology and is also used as a space to breed human-animal hybrids. But if this is true, then why can't we see the compound? People say it's buried deep underground, where a 7-storey subterranean complex is under Mount Archuleta. So if you're having any ideas of visiting this site, please be warned, the US military is known for its high security, where you'll never get a chance to sneak in. Number 8. Snake Island. Snake Island, as the name suggests, is a 43-hectare landmass where it's regarded to be the home of the most deadly and vulnerable snakes, that is, the golden lancehead viper, where their numbers are said to be astounding. The island is infested with between 2,000 and 4,000 harmful snakes. This implies that there are 5 deadly snakes per square metre of land. That's completely insane. Unless you're part of a Navy group or you're a scientist, there's no way you should step onto this island, since you never know if you'll make it back to the real world, as you'll be all wrapped up in snakes. Number 7. Secrets of the Vatican. If you've ever visited Rome, then you must have definitely heard about the Vatican and might have walked all over its decorated walls. But did you ever fathom that the Vatican has a secret library which is forbidden for the general public to visit? It's a vaulted archive that stretches over 53 miles and holds important treasures where some of the valuable items or scrolls date back to the 8th century. What we mean by treasure is that the library does not hold diamonds or golds, but important information or facts which are classified and kept astray from the public eye. Rumours say that among all the essential information, one of them involves a letter which Michelangelo wrote to Pope Julius II, a letter from Mary Queen of Scots which was written before she was executed, and also Martin Luther's excommunication document. What else do you think is hidden in the Vatican? Documents revealing the facts that UFOs exist? Documents about the fact that there's actually an inner Earth inhabited by ancient aliens? Who knows? Number 6. Bhangarh Fort, Rajasthan. Standing between Jaipur and Alwar, this marvellous fort dates back to 1573, where it was built by Balwant Das for his younger son Madho Singh I. To this date, the fort has been well preserved, but it doesn't mean you can plan your next trip to this place unless you have a specialised permit from the government. This place is completely inaccessible before dawn or after sundown, because some say that this place is entirely cursed. But the real reason is that animals like tigers and other nocturnal animals roam the area. Yes, you heard right. Tigers roam the area because the fort sits right next to the borders of a tiger reserve in Sariska. A haunted fort with bloodthirsty animals is a perfect match for a forbidden place, right guys? Number 5. Surtsey Island, Iceland. Did you always want to spend your vacation in a fancy island, away from the hustle and bustle of life? Well, we're sorry to say that this island, called Surtsey Island, is totally forbidden. Unless you deem yourself to be a researcher, this island is completely off-limits. The history of this place is that the island emerged from the sea surface as a result of volcanic eruptions. The island was created by nature within 4 years, as it followed eruption after eruption, and eventually the rubble settled down in 1967. You're not banned because another volcano might explode or you might harm yourself from the volcanic ash, but the island is forbidden in the name of science. It's because of this rare event that scientists got the chance to analyze the ecosystem from the beginning. Presently, the island is home to more than 90 species of birds and more than 338 invertebrates live in the area. If any human steps over the place, the only thing that we would cause is damage, since we would be bringing in foreign bacteria. Number 4. Chernobyl. Everyone knows about the Chernobyl disaster, which claimed thousands of lives in 1986, and since then the area was regarded as highly forbidden for humans. Although it's a strictly enforced illegal zone, it didn't stop people from trespassing. Trespassers who walked into the illegal area were not only faced with fines, but also had to face the court and expulsion not only from the area, but from the entire country. As of now, the Chernobyl area has been deemed safe for humans. Although technically you can visit the place, it definitely doesn't mean that you should, since it'll take more than 20 years for the contamination to actually go away. So those who are thinking about visiting the area will be simply putting themselves at risk. Tourists who leave the area are highly checked for radioactive particles, where they're not allowed to touch anything or sit anywhere. The area stands empty with vacant Ferris wheels, hospitals and other buildings which only remind us about the incident more and more. Number 3. Lascaux Caves. Southwestern France is home to striking and jaw-dropping Paleolithic paintings in the Lascaux Caves, which are estimated to be 20,000 years old. The entrance of these caves was discovered by a wandering teenager named Marcel Ravidat because his dog fell down a hole. The discovery of these caves dates back to 1940, but since the 1960s, human presence was banned from the caves, so the artwork can be preserved. It seems fair enough because just look at these magnificent paintings, which are depictions of stags, bison, cats and other animals. But the main attraction of the cave painting is the Hall of the Bulls, which showcases 4 bull murals where one of them stretches for an astonishing 17 feet, which has been etched into the cave walls. Not only this, after the caves were discovered, the place was infested with black mold and fungi, which can be dangerous to humans if breathed in. So, not only the paintings, but we also were being saved. Which of the paintings is your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. Number 2. Lutzer Monument in Bulgaria. This monument is regarded as the concrete tribute to socialism, where it stands tall at 4,700 feet high on the top of the mountain. The Lutzer Monument was initially known to be the memorial house of the Bulgarian Communist Party. Since it opened in 1981, visitors were allowed to visit this unusual UFO-shaped monument. The place was also used for official parties and events, but it wasn't until the Soviet Union collapsed that the place was closed for public visits in 1989. That never stopped people from visiting it, since they were intrigued to know about its structure. It was on August 2017 that the entire monument was sealed with robust rocks and slabs of concrete, where new security cameras and motion sensors were also installed so that visitors would be strictly at bay, since they've been vandalizing the concrete structure to find the rumoured ruby inside. What do you think about this place? Isn't the structure astonishingly shaped like a UFO? Number 1. French Réunion Island. An island with spellbinding waterfalls and impeccable flora and fauna contributes to the French Réunion Island. Although the island is dreamlike, it's the waters which are something to be deterred by. We're not saying that the island is illegal to visit or it's deserted because of some volcanic eruption. There's nothing of that sort because the island is home to 865,000 people. What is forbidden is entering the water which surrounds the island. Why, you might ask? The waters are infested with nothing but good old sharks. Lots of them. Réunion Island sounds like a vacation spot, but just trust us, it's actually not. It's been noted that since 2011 the shark population has been climbing, which paved way for a lot of attacks on the island. To make sure tourists don't become a feast for the sharks, the government made a ban on surfing and open water swimming in 2013. Do you think Steven Spielberg got the inspiration for his movie Jaws from this island? Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.